live right now.
Okay, perfect. Santosh sir will be on now.
Okay, sure.
Sir, we are live, sir. You can attend.
Okay. So should I on the video?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So good afternoon, everyone. This is Santosh here from an ex-I alumni from the IEEE who was a part of HITAM from year 2012 to 2016. So if you ask me how was the journey with IEEE in the student branch of HITAM when I was a part of the committee member and I was also part of a IEEE student session, student sessions which conducted in different locations. So basically, if you ask me what actually IEEE is, I would say rather than a organization, rather than a committee where we join and meet up, I would say it's something that we grow up or learn something basically for our better growing up skill wise. Not skill wise, not about specifically to uh, education or something, but our personal skills, our personal management skills, how to interact with each other, how we turn up, how we collaborate in different occasions. So IEEE is a platform, what I could say, which gives us all the reasons, not exactly the reasons, but also the place where we can uh, start learning things. Every place we start learning things. So it's not about education, studies, or anything. So, and classic example, if we went to a different location to attend a workshop, to attend a trainings with where IEEE was conducted with the help of different student branches come into picture, or we all collaborate. How we meet? We meet different students or different friends, I could say, who from different locations. That and we collaborate each other. How we meet up, so there comes something like management, how we manage ourselves, how we grow ourselves with respect to the outside world. So to who all the IEEE comes into picture, it's not only with respect to students, but also the professional employees, maybe teachers, I can say, the employees who work in IT industry or any industry like core industries will come into picture. So after all, what we get. So there might be many questions coming into picture for each individual. What we get out of it, what we. So if you ask me, membership, yeah, membership. We ask, we request, or it's not a request. It's an interest. It's a personal interest. We come into picture. We take a step forward to learn something and here. So everywhere again I use the term called learning, a word learning again and again, because wherever we go we learn. So IEEE, publishing papers, news articles, attending workshops. Again, I repeat it again, workshops. So why workshops? Again, attend different locations, we collaboration. So basically it's our interpersonal skills we develop. So anything we look forward, anywhere we go or anywhere we'll try to attempt something out of certifications, we look for certifications for make sure our career growth is growing better and better. So I take up on one of my personal experience which I want to take up. So uh, I did not publish any papers personally, but that was a great opportunity which I missed from my end. But to attend workshops, to be a part of an IEEE, how I used to manage within a team. I had a team, not I don't say I had a team. I was a part of a team of about 16 or 17 people, and also I don't say 16 people. How it was about 40 people, also 40 students at that time when I was a part of a student branch of HITAM. So I learned many things here, how we take up things. A small example, even a small event which we want to organize, how we come together, how we start learning, I mean, managing things, how we speak to each other, how we understand each other between two people. It's not about student or managing an event, but it's at the end what we get out of it is what how we learn, how we understand, how we can take further. The same thing, maybe it may be, at the first time when we take a look at it, it might be a small thing for us, or it might be a great thing also for some of us who where we start taking up events, understand or work accordingly how we talk. So if you take step by step a small events or a larger events where you try to get participations from many students or participations from many people whenever whom you try to organize. So what all comes into picture? We plan things, we try to execute them, and the first thing we try to collaborate. Out of all which collaboration comes into picture. So I learned many things from being a part of this team when I was there. So I'm actually very happy to say that I was a part of that time, how we used to collaborate. And most probably you get a lot of support from the management and the teachers or the faculties who I call them. So it's a great learning you will be going through. Last but before I want to say something. What you get from IEEE, don't think in the way that what I get from the IEEE, but think in the way that what I can learn from it. So that is what I can say, and I'll definitely give a one thing assurance that you will definitely learn a lot of things from here. So not something from the education perspective, don't never take it in that way, but how you grow from yourself to which you can implement in the near future. Like getting a certifications, get going to workshops is first part. I accept that, but after going there and after being a part of it, what you get after it, what you personally as an individual learn, at least one person or every individual will get at least one item which you will be learning, and you can learn many things. I can say don't want to just drag it away here, but this is what you can learn. So once you step it, you need to take a step. Anything, it might be education thing, it might be your personal life, it might be your career and the growth. To grow forward, you need to take some step. So taking a step is upon a call. The call needs to be taken individually, and once you take a step, you will be definitely having a learning, growth, an idea, and a platform. Actually, this is a platform where you get all this information and all the learning. So by saying this, I just want to end up say that all the best team, all the best everyone. So just anytime you can connect with me, I can say, but I'll definitely be in touch with the Hitam branch and also the faculties who are a part of it still now, who were a part of it, and who I still respect them till date, because the support what I got is I cannot just comment it or I cannot just in, but I thank for them. So the same support will be given to you. So I would say take this as an opportunity, take this as chance, use it, and make a lot of I would say learning for yourself. So I'm ending up. So anything you can connect with me, I think you can get a contact details from the faculties or the resources, whatever you have it. So thank you all. So anything else you want to just connect, you can let me know anytime. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Santosh. It's really a good interaction and it's really motivating. Uh, Thank you for accepting the invitation within a short time.
Thank you, Vidyanand. No problem. I'm always be available for this.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rahil,
Yes, ma'am.
please continue the session.
Ma'am, I think Himanish told that he would want to join. If I'm not wrong. And we had two people. We have another resource person joining.
Yeah, he will be at the end of the session. In between, IEEE XCOM are supposed to be present, right? That is our plan.
Yes, ma'am. So
Where
do
is
you want?
Himanish, Rahil? You are there, and Jyotsna.
Yes, ma'am. One second.
And try to invite the alumnus, and always after their session, try to convey the information. Nobody is giving some thanks or something. Nothing is there. Why?
No, no, ma'am. After at the end of every session, there is it, but we are live right now.
As no one is responding, I am responding.
No, no, no. During the when there is a live after every session and before every session, there is a thank you and introduction.
Yeah. Please take care. Please take care.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, so shall we wait for them or do you want me to continue?
No, actually, now IEEE XCOM, I clearly told to Jyotsna, because you are busy with the sessions, I told to Jyotsna. This is
That's
now time to explain.
yes. So do you want me to wait or
You
shall I?
have prepared one PPT, Manish and you all.
Exactly. That's the reason I was.
You are supposed to share that. I clearly
Exactly.
mentioned to her, at the end, Funny is going to come. At the beginning, Santosh will be coming.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Please take care.
Yes. Shiva, is the live working?
Yep.
Okay, all right, I'll take it up. No worries. I'll do it. Okay. So thank you everyone for your patience and thank you Santosh sir, for taking up the initial steps and starting the interaction. So what is IEEE for everyone? And right now we will talk only in the sense of how students can get benefited from the same. All right. So IEEE stands IEEE stands for Institute of Electricals and Electronics Engineering. It is world's largest technical professional organization dedicated to advancing technology for the benefit of humanity. Basically, what IEEE does is it is providing you an environment based on research and development for your entire academic career and also helping build careers in their own field. You have several volunteering opportunities, research opportunities, project building opportunities, and sponsorships from IEEE that you can be benefited from as a student. So looking at IEEE's vision, and I'll quote the mission, not the vision, because vision is something that you have at the long term. IEEE fosters technological innovation and excellence for the benefit of humanity. You see that everywhere we speak about IEEE, we are stressing on the word humanity because the organization believes anything and everything that is being done in the field of innovation should help the people who are the stakeholders of it. So whatever research is done or a project is built, it is done for the sake of nature or community. That's the reason the core values suggest growth and nurturing, global community building, service to humanity, and integrity in action. So these are the core values that you learn when you're a part of IEEE XCOM or take a membership of IEEE and start participating in the same. So you see, these are the basic things that you start learning as soon as you become an IEEE member. So what are the communities that you find in IEEE? IEEE is basically a very broad term to be a part of. When you become a part of IEEE, there are multiple societies that you can be active in, one of which is IEEE societies. Then there are future directions initiatives, general technical communities, women in engineering, which is a dedicated society for women engineers in the world, local communities, which are regional wise and city wise. There are student branches in every college. Even Hitam has one student branch, and we have a team of around 20 XCOM members who make sure that the events and XCOM, the events for IEEE or the research publications are staying active throughout the institute. And then there are humanitarian groups. So what you're seeing here is you're getting when you become a part of IEEE, we don't just let you have a vague idea of what it is. You can actually be active in a particular society and make sure that you are able to advance in that society, and it has multiple benefits of doing so. So, what are publications in IEEE? Before this, in the previous session, Santosh sir was talking about publications and research. So you see, there are more than hundred journals in the world that you can publish an article or paper in. But IEEE index has the highest value. When you're able to publish a paper in IEEE, that too while still being in your undergraduate studies, it is a milestone. It is equivalent to winning an Olympiad medal, if I'm not wrong, because there are very less students who are able to do it at this age, and there are even lesser institutes which give you an opportunity to do so. That is the reason Hitam being able to give you this opportunity of being an IEEE member and working with IEEE so closely should motivate you to be a part of it. It's not necessary that you try to write an IEEE paper and you go on to publish it. But the fact that you're able to give it an attempt and there is a high chance that you will be able to do it is amazing. Plus, when you go to these publications, you have to attend conferences, write papers, network with people, which is something that you will have for your lifetime. And there is no conference, not just in India, but in the entire international organizations, which is having a network as good as IEEE or IUCEE. These are the places where you find the best set of people and mentors to help you in your career ahead. So this brings us to the conferences. So IEEE sponsors more than 1900 annual conferences and events worldwide, out of which a lot of them happen in India and even in Hyderabad. So what are these conferences? The conferences are basically divided into four types. One is the publications conference, where you become a part as a delegate or as an author. You attempt to write a paper, and if your abstract gets accepted, to go on to present that paper. And then there is it takes few months to do the entire process before your paper actually gets accepted. But it is a wonderful experience to be able to go through that procedure. So the next thing is calls for papers. Apart from being a delegate, you the calls for paper is something that you get as an invite or you get updates when you are an IEEE member. So whatever conferences are happening around the globe, in your city, in your country, you are able to get updates regarding all of them. And this is something that you have as a luxury for being an IEEE member. You should know that there is a registration fee for every single event that you have to attend. But once you're an IEEE member, you get huge benefits even when it comes to finances of attending these events. Coming to the virtual events team, you see all the organizations, in fact even colleges, are now using virtual events, whereas IEEE has been doing it since very long. The virtual events teams that IEEE has built are working more active than ever now that there is a need. Recently, I myself attended an AISYWLC event, which was 2 weeks long event, which was organized by Chitkara University, Chandigarh. And within those 2 weeks, I could connect to about 200 people and make meaningful conversations with at least 30 people. And there, it was so much fun. It was not just learning, but there were several other events for the sake of entertainment. And we had the entire Samsung community from Korea coming and interacting with us, not just on a video call with 100 people, but we could connect one-on-one with them. So it was amazing. And then you have local meetings and events which are self-explanatory. So all of these conferences are giving you the opportunity to network, organize, interact with experts, submit papers, become an active part and participate. No matter what conference you attend, you get to do all of these things if you are active. Coming to the education part, it is a community focused on enhancing engineering education. Once you become an IEEE member, you are doing things more practically than just being confined to a classroom. It is a forum that helps you in continuing your education in the field of research. It gives you peer networking in the field that you are interested in. The service opportunities are in abundance. In the sense, the volunteering opportunities in IEEE are great. There are many students from Hitham itself and from around the globe who work in IEEE, and I know people who have went on to broaden their horizon into TIE Hyderabad and TIE California, who were a student of Hyderabad. So it is amazing to see that people I know, and the fact that even I will have one day a chance to do it is very good. And then there is professional recognition. As you're working with an IEEE body, no matter which society it is recognized worldwide. And obviously, it gives you a lot of benefit when it comes to your personal career as well. Now looking at IEEE standards. In a brief, to keep it short, IEEE standards are nothing but it helps you in raising a world standards and enhancing global reach. These are the standards that tell you that whatever work you're doing in the field of research has this reach and this is the level that you're working at. You're mobilizing people with diverse backgrounds through worldwide collaboration and solutions. When you're working with IEEE, you're not just working with your college students or faculties. You can work with the entire Hyderabad region or in fact the entire country as well when it comes to organizing events. Some industries where IEEE standards are prestigious are mentioned here, out of which instrumentation, nanotechnology are the ones which are very active and were very active in 2020 despite everything being virtual. The events organized under IHSB till date. These are the events that we have done in our college, and we have tried that everyone can stay active. In 2012, we started with the WIE, and you can see that we have under entrepreneurship in 2013. We went again WIE zonal. We had several workshops in IoT and Raspberry Pi, and then we had a PCB design also. These were in fact in the year 2018 and 19 were very active for us because the student branch did take up the initiative and showed interest even though there were other things happening parallelly in the college. And then recently in 2019 national conference on recent challenges in engineering science and technology took place, and all these show that IEEE in Hitham is trying to stay as active as it can, but I'm sure that as we get more students and members they will be able to do even better work. So what are the upcoming events that we are looking for? You can see on the left side, there are certain workshops again on Arduino and PCB design, which we think that every year when the students come in, especially first years, should definitely get chance to be in. And then there is a national conference, there is a literary fest, and the photo and video contest, which is very famous and happens every year in IEEE. In fact, Hitham won the entire photo and video contest at a very high level last year. So all these workshops will be handling, and the annual events that we are planning on our own are the Project Expo, wherein you will be able to work with IEEE projects. We'll have an IEEE day. We are again trying to go with International Women's Day, and we definitely should because it is one of the most active events under IEEE. And we will have the technical fest, which are having a buzz in every other college. Probably you'll be having a chance to meet a lot of people there. You can see this is the photo gallery of Hitham students working closely with IEEE. The very first photo is the photo which got us the prize for the photo and video contest for IEEE last year. And you can see that even the workshops and the groups that have been working with IEEE, the students, they're very proud for representing this. And Bindu ma'am, as a student, as a faculty coordinator, has been working day in and day out over more than a few years now with IEEE, and all of these are the backbone that IEEE has been able to work anything that they have achieved till now. So what is the membership criteria? Any UG or PG students or corporate people are eligible to be a part of this. Membership amount for students in India is $27, but for corporate it is $70. So being a student gives you a lot of benefit. You are paying one third of what a lot of people are paying to be a part of this prestigious organization. Then membership, what does this membership give you? It gives you access to the entire IEEE spectrum, and you can also be a part of local IEEE conferences. So basically the local conferences go completely free for a member. The international conferences come at a very huge financial benefit. And you must have seen that when you are searching something on Google, you always get Science Direct and these IEEE websites to look for the information, but you cannot go on to read everything because it needs you to have an account. The moment you take this membership, you are opening yourself to all this information that is otherwise not accessible for a normal person. And as we are coming towards the end, I would like to tell you why IEEE. Network with professionals of the field. Trust me, this is something that I personally have benefited over the last 2 years, and this is the reason why I feel so confident when I even now apply for any IEEE conference or think about research in my near future. You get to learn, interact, collaborate, and innovate in any field that you want to work with, as IEEE has several conferences under every discipline. No matter what branch you come from or what interest you have, you get to do, you have a lot of opportunities. The great industrial and professional exposure, because the mentors, the evaluators, and the jury members that you get in IEEE are some of the best minds in the country and even in the world. The worldwide connectivity. There are several virtual events and platforms which help you connect to professors, mentors, and the same jury members on the through internet. And this is something that you as an IEEE member have the luxury to, and it's not something to be proud of, but something to take full advantage of, I would say, because not a lot of people, even after getting the sponsorship from college, would be able to do their best. So if you take a membership, do take complete benefit of it. Then accessing the prestigious journals and papers, as I told, you will have it on the internet. Lifelong learning, for as long as you become a member, or even if you try to be a member for 2 years and get the most benefits, you get it. And service to humanity. As I told, everything you do in IEEE has an indirect or direct impact to the people that you're working for. So thank you at this point. If you have any queries regarding IEEE, you know whom to contact, you know who to mail. There is the faculty coordinator for entire IEEE Hitam is Bindu Madhavi ma'am from Electronics and Communications Department. She has been working now with IEEE for more than a few years, and she herself is a research enthusiast. She not just Bindu ma'am, but a lot of students in Hitam have helped each other in researching over the last few years, and we are sure that you would definitely want to be a part of this. So if you have any queries, please post now. Otherwise, we can share you the Google form and you can ask your questions over there. We would be more than happy to answer. Okay, so I see there is a question by Vijay Chaudhary who asked, what is the use of IEEE? So basically, everything that I just told is pretty much self-explanatory, but I will take a leap and tell you in specific through personal experience. When I attended my first IEEE event as such, I was not even a member, and still I could get to connect with people that helped me throughout. When you see a lot of events that you have been hearing about from IUCEE, IEEE, Speed, all of these events are having the same set of people who organize it most of the times and who all have learned things from IEEE. So the moment you get into the IEEE network, you are exposing yourself to a network that has been conducting and organizing events not just in India but globally. Today, I as a student am able to talk to you professors in Canada, in UK, within India, people like Moideen, people like Prithvi himself, a lot of alumni who have benefited from IEEE. All of these people have done so because at some or the other point they were a part of IEEE. So I definitely think that you have more than the benefits that I can mention at this point that you have working with it. Okay, so I see another question. Someone is asking, what is IME India? Well, it is not my field, but it is very famous. So I can tell you something about it. That IME, if I'm not wrong, is the Institution of Mechanical Engineering, which is one of the oldest professional institutions in India. I think it's been more than 100 years that it has been established, and there are several activities like technical engineer, especially in the field of technical engineering, that they have been conducting. The institution has several membership opportunities and education opportunities, along with unusual courses that you wouldn't find in your, the usual education in your in engineering institutes. So IME takes that leap of faith and helps you do it in the field of mechanical engineering specifically. But yes, it is a more than 100 years old institution, and they have been working on things like diplomas, and they have several scholarship programs if if a student is able to perform at that level. So yeah, Institution of Mechanical Engineering is more than 100 years old, and it is it's really difficult to get into, but if you are passionate about it, you can definitely try. You can go on their website. You can see that there is a tab of diploma courses and all. You can click and understand the eligibility, the procedure, and you can definitely apply. If you're a mechanical engineer, then it is a dream come true, if I'm not wrong. All right. So with this, we are coming towards the end of this session as well. However, we will share a Google form for the feedback and queries. If you have any questions that you haven't asked up till now, you can definitely ask them in that Google form, and through any channel of communication in that Hitam has, we will answer your questions. The Google form is posted in your chat. Please go click on it and give the feedback and ask any queries that you would have or suggestions that you would have. Thanks a lot, and thank you for joining the session. We will go on to the next item in the agenda later. Thank you. The live will now be closed.